John, where'd you get that picture from Nick from?
What picture?
The picture on the actual title screen at the beginning.
Nick?
What, the one with his gum out?
Oh,
Yeah, I want it.
I took it at Expo.
Yeah,
I literally took it at Expo.
I should have taken more pictures of him. 149.
Off COVID all over his gum.
I didn't take hardly any pictures, I don't think.
no fancy Dripperlabs this time.
No, I didn't have time to do it. It was a late call.
Cogs.
Nevans. I love that bit.
Matt.
Hanky.
Okay.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
No fuck ups.
Flawless.
Woohoo! Flawless. Welcome to episode 31. That's almost 8 months we're doing this. Episode 31 of the Proper Live Show with special guests again. Nick from Dripperlabs.
You say it again. It's been 4 months.
I'm only saying what
Recycled.
Oh, I do feel
Yes,
welcome.
another recycle guest.
He's all promoed out though. Look, he hasn't got his fancy sign in the background this time.
Like I said, last minute invite, you get
He
last
doesn't,
minute
he doesn't give a
performance.
fuck anymore. Yeah. He's way less stressed. He's very stressed the first time he was on.
Fuck it.
Full on promotion. Fucking.
Oh, I'll still give that a shot. I'll give that a shot.
Yeah. Well, welcome on, Nick. Welcome on again.
Thank you very much.
How was everyone's week? Pugs. We start with Pugs. How was your week?
Before we start with
Honestly, I've
Pug,
had
can you all get your violins out?
Best week I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go into it. It was that good. You'll just all be really fucking jealous if I tell you about it. So.
I'm not well.
Nick, unfortunately, thinks just because he had COVID, everyone has the same COVID he had.
Oh yeah, but you automatically think yours was worse than everyone else's. If we all been to Tenerife, you went to 11 Reef. Whatever, man.
I don't even know.
So
what
weird.
to say.
I literally heard that joke for the first time in my life about 2 weeks ago. I thought it was absolutely class. There you go. 2 weeks later, hear it again. Genius.
It was me that told you.
Probably was.
I think it's actually about 10 years old.
No, it's 11.
It's probably 11. Yeah, there you go. The Knicks are on par.
Dripperlabs, Nick. How was your week?
Pretty good. It was full of, knackered from the weekend. Daughter got up, decided because the clocks went back, didn't they? So she got up at 4 a.m. on Monday. So that sort of ruined any intent of a recovery Monday. And then nothing on par with Pugs in the slightest. But I had a bit of a rough week myself. So it's been a battle, but I'm here now. Friday night, job done.
Do you
so
want the
all
fucking
good.
violins as well? Fucking hell.
No, I don't need a violin. It's been a great week. Thanks, John. Cheers for asking.
Good. The other Nick, how was your week?
Yeah, good. I'm still recovering from the expo flu. That's all I went for though. I literally went for a dose of that and come back and.
You said it was
went to give it to everybody.
It was. I don't like needles, so it was just to save having a jab. So I went there, got it, and now I'm immune again.
I'm glad.
Really good thinking. Yeah.
But
Certainly hasn't affected your banter.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course, I'm joking because I've never had it. You know, I got there and I had my hangover was that bad. I was just profusely sweating everywhere. It definitely wasn't COVID. It was just a bad hangover.
It was 100% COVID. You gave it to everyone.
No.
Yeah, but I sucked on Nick's tip and I have not got COVID.
Wow. That's very honest of you.
Do you know what had happened? I'd already fought it by then. You came on Saturday, didn't you? You came on the Saturday.
I don't think I'd have got it off you anyway, because don't you have to get it like a week before you start getting symptoms or something.
So you might have got it before you went.
So I don't even think I got it from you because it was literally Monday.
You sent these to me, so I probably got it off you.
Is it too late to change your screen name to Patient Zero, Pugs?
Lloyd did it as well.
I can do that.
It's fucking everywhere, mate. It's everywhere. If you're going to go somewhere like Expo,
I could remember, but same week as everyone. Expo, getting pissed, vaping.
It was a good show. Who thought it was noticeably quieter than May or not?
Yeah, it was. It was quieter.
October always is.
I thought the stand felt the same. The other thing is they made the area bigger, right? So the whole So I think that maybe made it feel a bit more spread out. But I would say it was probably 20% quieter, but not worse. Just less people.
I thought the stands were a lot better, and it looked like it's turning around, and there was less disposables.
They're all getting pods, aren't they?
Yeah.
There was definitely slightly less disposables.
But besides walking in, I fucking avoided that area, and I just in the home zone. That was it. Then I was there.
Next year, I'm going to go out of my way at least once to walk in the front because I always come in the porter's door or whatever. So I've never actually done the.
You were going to say you always come. You were just going to say you always come in the back door, weren't you?
Yeah.
Because you record the audio and you can't be trusted.
Definitely not. Mr. Matt, how was your week?
All right, not too bad. Busy as always. Post Expo blues as usual.
Do you sell weapons? What do you do for? You sell something.
He's an arms dealer.
He's an arms dealer.
Yeah.
I sell spares for military vehicles and perhaps the occasional thing that goes bang.
And
he sells indicators for tanks.
And the odd drone.
Tires.
Sad times, but you must be having a right good quarter, I'd imagine.
You'd be surprised. Not as much as you'd think. Not as much as you'd think.
Fine.
But no, I did get a nice inquiry for some bits for some 40mm RPGs today, which was interesting.
Ooh, nice.
And some camo fluffy dice. So that's good.
Yeah, just to go on the wing mirror of the tank. Yeah. But no, it's been all right. Not been a bad week. I haven't got COVID. Touch wood.
That's always a plus.
So
I have not got COVID.
I got it last October, so it's my year to up. It's my year up.
I haven't had it either.
I haven't had it, never had it. But Matt, I was waiting for Pugs to spin you, go drifting with your car in the car park, but he didn't.
Hanky, did you say you never had it?
We're going straight over to Expo.
Never. Holy fuck.
Never ever had it. No.
You're lucky.
There's one thing, Matt. You forgot to let me drive your car.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, but I should have.
Why would you trust Pugs and not Nick?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Nev drives a Punto.
I never had COVID. Pugs had COVID. You could have at least let me have a go.
I wouldn't trust that Nick fella. He's a loose cannon. I heard.
No, I've heard he drives a Punto like an F1 car.
Fucking does.
We should nick this
That's the only way to drive a Punto. That is the only way to drive a Punto.
Literally, wheel spins away from my house every time it comes. Fucking weird.
Yeah, I feel a back end coming out. So I know you're recording me, so I give it the cool drift. Give it the cool drift out of your state.
Just
bit of boy racer.
Power engine.
Dino, you'll hear throughout the show how Pugs is doing. Never mind.
Scott got
Scott Waters got a niche. Yeah,
got an itch off Craig.
There you go. It's not surprising.
Actually, I think last October I got COVID off Graham.
Yeah,
I think Graham was patient zero last time.
Yeah. I reckon he had it this time as well.
Possibly.
He's rough, isn't he?
I reckon that's his fun. I reckon he's sitting at home just before, like, oh, yes.
He was in a car with me for 2 hours on the way there. So
For 2 weeks before Expo, he walks around Liverpool licking people just to catch it.
Yeah.
And sits there for the 2 weeks. Go, I'll get these bastards.
Mr. Hanky, how was your week?
Good. No COVID. I took me Julie to Expo. She absolutely friggin' loved it. She was getting pictures of with everyone, and they weren't taking a picture of me. Go figure. But no, she absolutely loved it. Felt really welcomed and everything, and
that's nice.
it was really nice. Everybody really welcoming, and we went Sunday to see them all. Where the fuck are they all? They weren't even there. They all fucked off home.
It was the double sofa in front of us was a very different scene on the Sunday compared to the Saturday. That's for sure.
Is it a bit sad? Is it a bit sad when you look over and like everyone's gone and it's like a bit?
There were some people there, but I felt like I should tell them just to move on. I was like, they're not your seats. You know, they're coming back. They're coming back. They'll be here any minute.
I forgot you were right next to us, weren't you, Nick? But no, it's really good. The only person I missed was Graham. I wrote to Pugs. I said I got arrested. He goes, "Hey," I goes, "Yeah, I stayed on the sofa. I wouldn't move after Expo finished because I was waiting for Graham. I wanted to say goodbye, but no, it's great seeing you all. But I got to remember you were all there on Friday as well, weren't you?
I couldn't do it. My feet were fucked.
Mate, what I really admired when I met Julie, I was absolutely certain you were going to be all toned down and tame, and I was like, oh, that's fair. Like I was expecting it, and I think you were worse. I think she was like, it was fueling you on. I couldn't believe it. It was nice to be able to console her to some degree.
I think one of the first things I said to Julie was, "How do you put up with him?"
Yeah.
Everyone was saying that. She's a fucking star. She really is. And
you're expecting him to be a bit like Hinchcliffe, all reserved in front of his wife. And nice.
Yeah, and I'd forgive him, right? I wouldn't think that was weak. I would think that was wise.
You know? No, but me and Judy, when we used to work together, we were terrible together. It was just we used to bounce off each other. But no, she's just as mad as me. But there you go. I'm going in May anyway, so.
Hanky, why didn't you do your signature move? I was waiting for you to do it.
What signature move?
Where you fucking get your legs behind your head and she's fucking got her head on your dick. Yeah. Legs in you know, the classic move. I was waiting for it.
That was some years ago. That.
Yeah, but still, you know, fucking where's your passion?
Yeah. All right, Nick.
What's happened, Hanky? Holy fuck.
Fucking hell. Have you finished?
Yeah.
Anyway, John, how was your week?
I graduated college. That was fantastic. So I graduated. I drank copious amounts of Guinness and gin yesterday evening. Woke up with a very sore head, but it was good day. Went to one of the nicest, fucking amazing, most amazing restaurants I've ever been in my life. My lovely wife took me there, and the kids. Very expensive, but fucking gorgeous food. It was one of those restaurants that is expensive, but you know when you go to an expensive restaurant, you expect to get little tiny portions, and fucking it was proper portions, but just really nice food, and fucking it was really nice.
Awesome.
And then the numerous pints of Guinness I had after that was also very nice. So yeah, that was my week, and I'm on annual leave for a week now, so that's all good.
Hey.
All good.
Nice.
And I also haven't got COVID, so that's also a good thing.
Running thing.
It is, yeah.
Pugs,
you're too sick to do chat, so I'm going to ask Hanky, can you do chat, please?
We're talking about it. I'm just going to quickly share this one screen. Here's John. He is, look at him, well happy. Here he is.
The big ride.
Big rager. You watch his smile. Look at him. Bless him. And then, oops, don't read that. Then, there he is again. Hey. And you notice he was the only one with jeans on.
Yeah, I know. I went cash.
You scruffy bastard.
I know.
It's because it's his 6th degree. He wore suits to the first few, but you know, it's all a bit samey.
It's all the same old shit. It's like you coming onto the show now without all your branding.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You had that T-shirt on Saturday. Did you still got that on?
Do you know what? It's literally just got through the old cycle. It's just dried. I'm definitely not wet on the shoulders. Perfectly.
No, you're wet somewhere else, though, ain't you?
Hey.
Right, I'm going to run through chat. I want to say good evening to Margus Gilbert. Welcome. And did you read what he put? He goes, Nick from Dripperlabs again, laughing out loud.
Who said that?
Do you know who he is, Marcus Gilbert?
Marcus Gilbert. He's actually been banned. Yeah.
Because I put Marcus Gilbert because Nick is awesome.
I want to know, what is the allowable period for a returning special guest? I feel like a twice yearly appearance
7 days.
Yeah. It depends on the schedule.
6 times a year, but only the same company 3 times. So next time.
Okay. So I've only got one left to go.
Yeah, Teacups Limited next time.
Yeah, you're on Christmas Day. Right, good evening to Luscious Liquid. Faddy, good evening. How are you, sir?
Hey, boom, boom.
We have got Net Reality, the new winemaker from Liverpool. God, I can't wait for that. He's going to be in the after shows. How's he going to talk in the after shows, Nick?
Hey?
He'll be going.
I think we'll see a whole new highest number. I think we'll see a new highest number for Graham once he starts doing that.
Yeah, that's his new dream job at the minute. Just make his own wine. We got Dripperlabs. Good evening, Nick. Welcome and nice to see you. And thank you for coming in within short notice. We got Mr. Intense. Good evening, darling. David Childs. Good to see you at Expo. Good evening. How are you? And we have also got Hankypanky Wanker. We got Late Night Vape Show. Mickey Love. How you doing? Who else got? Tim B. Good evening. He says, evening, legends. Does that include me as well? I hope so. I feel like it a little bit. But who else we got? We've got Tyler the Vapor. Good evening. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're well. Hope you and family. Much love to you. Matt Wates. Good evening. You hunky, unshaven man, you. Oh, Matt, the finger still smells absolutely gorgeous.
You not washed it yet?
No. My Judy, when we got to Expo, Judy gave Pugs a hug at Expo. By the time we walked to Expo, she went, smell that? I could still smell Pugs on me. And that was after walking through 2 car parks all the way to Friggin' Expo. She had it on her sleeve. No wonder she was wet.
Aftershave. Say it was aftershave. Don't say it's just because of smell.
No, it's a fishy smell.
It was sweat.
It would have been aftershave. Right. Who else we got in?
Kebab Grace and bad decisions. That's what she smells like.
I was waiting for Matt's guess at what the fishy smell was. He's like, is that Izumiyaki?
That smells sweet still, Matt. Really sweet.
I purposely didn't wipe just for you.
Yeah, your jeans were hard to get through this time. We got John Vaping Joker. Good evening. Much love to you. We've got Scott Wood. You want anything made of wood, or you want your wood to rise? Just see Scott. Absolutely brilliant, gent. We have also got Dinosaurs E Liquid. Absolutely gorgeous stand at Expo. Beautiful.
Notable merch.
Yeah. Rise.
Cuntosaurus.
Yeah, Cuntosaurus.
That's not to do with Billy Lee Rice, just for the reference. That is to do
thank
with
you.
dinosaurs.
What the fuck did Billy Lee do?
We've got Red-Eyed Loon. Good evening. How are you, sir? We got Ian Thomas Jerky. Absolutely brilliant. Ian, I still haven't used it yet, but I will be using it. The Rage Squonk Red. Absolutely love it. I'm scared of opening it. We've got, who else we got in here? Swamp? No, that's Steampugs. That's not Swamp Thing. And can everybody put an in chat for Pugs? It might feel a bit better.
Dickhead.
We've got.
No, he's got a fucking cold.
We've got the gorgeous hunky Luke LPC Vapes. Good evening. Hope you're well. Actually bought me a pint. Bloody hell, I'm gonna have to pay him back next year. No. I said, Nicky Maynard, good evening. Good to see you at Expo as well. And I'll pass it over to John.
Hi, Herb. Love you too.
Herb.
Love you too. He always comes in with a nice,
hello, Herb. Sorry, Herb.
Lovable comment. Yeah. Thanks, Herb. Yeah. It was a pleasure to co-host with you last week. Pleasure. Yeah.
I just want to say, absolutely awesome show last Saturday.
It was good. It was very good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Someone say it was better than the normal show. Yeah. So anyway, the buffet. the buffet.
It looked professional, John, because you were on it.
Yeah, everything was professional about it, really. And here we go. Buffet.
exhaust sound.
Herb said he carried the whole show.
More or less, yeah. He's
He did.
he's a lovely man, Herb. Pugs, would you like to go first just to mix it up because you've COVID and you're sick?
Don't mind. It's all new shit from the expo tonight.
Ooh. Oh, do we have to zoom? Do we need to zoom?
Yeah, get that
and
zoom in.
stuff I've bought since.
Is it a bad idea to zoom in? Is it going to be snot and tissues and shit?
Oh, there'll be everything. There'll be everything.
Yeah, the tissues aren't from the COVID.
Yeah, you might if you zoom in too much, you'll catch it. I wouldn't. Vape Smarter DNA 250 with the Osiris, which I bought when I got back.
Is that a new one?
Yeah, that tank is really, really good. For 30 mil, you wouldn't know it was a 30 mil when you're vaping it. The flavour's fucking epic on it. Really, really good.
Did you get the tip with the mod? Did you get the tip with the mod?
No, I already had that one.
Oh, right.
Very nice.
Did you put your battery connections on properly, or did you do a herb?
Of course, I put them in properly. I know.
Yeah,
them
make sure the
properly.
nipple is pointing towards the battery.
You know what I mean? In that, I've got that tart that Nevans and Graham made for me. I've got the Cathilla with the Regenesis, which I got at the expo.
Thoughts. What's your thoughts?
I really like it. I really do like it. I like the fact that you can change the button throw to suit. Because it's when you first get it, it's like a big spongy disc.
Is it?
But
Yeah.
You can change the stiffness, can't you? How hard you want to press
it's
it. And
nice. But it's not stiff. You can change the throw. You can
How
change
does that work?
What?
How does it work? Like what? You're screwing it like a bit like a mech at the bottom, like you can.
It's like there's a turn inside
Oh, sweet! That's cool.
there.
That's great.
You turn that, push it in and turn it, and you can change the throw on it. It's nice. It's a really nice mod. I'm quite impressed with it. And that RDA is very smooth. In that, I've got a bit of the Aramaxi root beer, which I also got.
that's gorgeous. That is in salt.
It's really nice. It is nice. Vape Smarter, little click fat 18650 thing.
Nice.
With
Can you taste now?
What?
Can you taste now?
No.
Oh.
No. But the root beer I had instantly, so I know what that tastes like.
Yeah.
The rest of them I got a fucking clue what it tastes like. The Mike sent me the Aspire Kumo, which came today to go on that.
That's a great little tank, though.
That's
Good tank, that
the
is.
smoothest fucking tank I've ever vaped on.
And the wicking system is very unusual, but it works really well. Yeah.
What is it? RDA, RTJ?
It's an RDTA.
RDTA.
With the magic wicking system.
Yeah. In that, I've got a bit of Aramaxi Pink Lemonade. Apparently, it's very nice.
It's from the Cabello, isn't it? The Cabello design.
Yeah, it's a collaboration with Steampugs, who made the Cabello.
Yeah. I mean, you can change it as well. You
What
can
was
do
the
it
name of that RDTA? Sorry.
Kumo. You can have it with the glass on the bottom, but you get all the bits which change it so it's all completely murdered out like that.
I have mine glass.
If anyone's looking for a YouTube review of the Kumo, there is an excellent review on the Proper Coils YouTube channel. Just
Have you done it?
Well, this channel.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah.
The channel you're watching. Yeah.
Also, Infinite Mods.
There's a bad boy. I like that one.
Yeah,
Class.
That's beautiful, that.
Big
Full
fruit,
Mac,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's absolutely lovely. Single 18650 with the Nightmare on it, with a tip I already had, which matched rather well.
Ooh.
In that, I've got Pixie Juice, Satsuma, and Pineapple, which I know is gorgeous because I tasted it at Expo. Now, it could be anything. And I've got various other things. That's the new stuff. Oh, I also got the Fat Rabbit Solo this week because obviously I'm a big Fat Rabbit fan. I can't tell you if it's good or not.
One of the best RTAs I've made.
I spy overhang.
Yeah, I've got it on the Series Viking.
Well, at least that one doesn't leak.
None of mine leak. Just yours leaks.
I have no idea what you're on about, Nick. Don't forget.
And
You know it's leaking.
this weird thing that I got off Victor.
They do leak. Mine's dripping.
Yeah. The Avanti something. No idea.
That's awful. It's awful.
It's horrific.
It's
Yeah,
awful.
Weirdest butt plug
It's
ever.
really heavy and it feels really nice. So I've carried on using it and I'm actually quite
That
like
has
it.
got the strangest feel to it, that mod. The size,
nice.
they're like rubbery, like
They are rubbery.
just weird.
They're rubbery. It's nice. I don't like it. I think it looks fucking horrific, but actually, if you don't look at it while you're using it, it's actually quite nice. And loads of other shit, but I'll pass it on to Matt.
Thank you, sir. I've got quite a bit of new stuff myself. No Caliburn this week. Extras 3. Courtesy of Espresso and the charity show.
How are you getting on with that?
I really like it.
Towards
Actually, very
with the
good.
Caliburn, which do you?
It's touch and go.
That was
Don't
more
say that. That's what
restricted.
you did to me.
That's more restricted.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it. In that, I've got some frozen raspberry raptor from the lovely
Dino.
Daryl. Good stuff, that is.
Yeah,
Also,
I love that
courtesy of the
one.
charity stream and Vaporesso, I have got the Lux XR Max.
That is really good. I was
Which,
really
again,
impressed with that.
That is not my wheelhouse at all. It's
If
not
you
my
turn,
bag.
if you turn the coil around on that, your wattage changes.
I don't
you've
have
got-
it in automatic mode. I'm not an
No.
amateur.
All right.
But again, actually genuinely impressed with it. I've took that to work with me every day this week. And as a chuck in your pocket, going out, direct
So,
lung pod mod.
Caliburn's out then.
I can't believe
No,
you're
no,
right.
no.
It does change it.
Caliburns
Yeah.
will never be out.
It's because you've got a small airflow and large airflow either side when you turn it around to tighter draw. So it does change
Yeah,
the.
But they added the adjustable
Yeah.
airflow. I didn't know it did that. And also, it's actually reading a different resistance on the coil.
Yeah.
Super interesting.
I don't think it's meant to do that.
No, it's stopped doing that now. It's stopped. There must have been a bit of juice there. That's my bad.
If you
that
can
one
turn
we
it
got
around
from,
5 times, the juice changes as well.
I feel like I'm trying to put a USB charger in the socket. Sorry, carry on.
In that one, some of Dino's Prehistoric Peach. Again, very nice. Then we've got Expo purchases. Cathilla, Death Wish
That's a nice colour, that.
in the top
Who
6
changed my
green.
name? Who changed my name?
Not me.
With the-
Wasn't me.
That's
Whatever
got
their
Nevans written all
RDA
over
is.
it.
What's the RDA, Pugs? Regenesis.
Regenesis, yeah.
Yeah, with the 30mm cap. Really like that. It's a nice
Nice,
mod.
isn't it?
In that, we got some Vaporoni Screwball, which is again nice. Not an all-dayer for me, but it's nice. And then we've got my other Expo jobby, which is the OJ mods or Infinite.
Oh, hold
mod.
on. Oh, zoom. There we go.
Oh,
One of Oscar's
I don't
creations,
remember
there.
getting you that. Getting
That
that.
there was a fucking zoom.
and it is lovely. Dual 18650 parallel.
Nice.
Asgard Mini on top. And in that one, we have got some Dripperlabs Clementine
Oh,
Slushy.
zoom. Shell. Zoom.
Available now on the website at www.dripperlabs.com with a special promo code for this evening, which is last minute.
It's nice, that stuff. It's really tasty. However, put it in a dripper 0.1-ish. It's really icy.
It's funny that
Really cold. It was a bit of
the
a shock.
Clementine slush, yeah. Because
I
you
can't
were trying.
remember-
We had the XR Maxes on the stand, didn't
Yes,
we?
that's what I tried it in. And I thought, oh, that's, yeah, I like that. Then I stuck it in a dripper and went, oh, that's got some ice in it. But it's very nice. Very, very nice. And that's me for the tea. Well, apart from
Oh,
the
zoom.
Fuck Cancer Infinite mod.
Zoom.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
what colour did you say that was, Matt?
Brass.
Brass, because it did look silver, didn't it?
It did. But then it arrived and it was brass and I got a bit excited.
That Kennedy looks well on it, doesn't it? Yeah. Nice.
It does. I need a 30mm to go on it because it's got a little bit of a step
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 28. Yeah.
and it annoys me. So I need a 30. I might have to go for one of the Filipino drippers for it.
Get him, Aaron.
But that is me. So I'll pass it over to Mr. Dripperlabs.
Well, I've never been famous for having a good buffet, and it's even more true tonight. I literally have the XR Max that we had on the stand, and I have yellow polka dot bikini, which is there you go, blackcurrant and blackberry menthol. Basically, is that backwards, forwards? These are little flavour cards we took with us. So it is the #1 selling community juice on the platform. Not normally. I'm actually, to be fair, normally on the clementine slush, but I just thought I fancied.
Where does the yellow bit come in?
I was just about to ask that.
Why is it yellow?
Why is it called the yellow polka dot bikini?
No, literally, it's more of a play on stupid names that don't mean anything. It's not. There is no yellowness in the profile. It's about as purple as you could get in the profile. So that is literally me, and I've got a Beavertown neck oil.
Lovely.
And I will pass it to Nebs.
Yeah, Max. Very good. With some peak and jizz balls. Peak and jizz balls in there. The with the V tank, the new V tank, with some Lacailles lemon tart.
Lacailles.
Ian kindly gave me Topside Light, and they're fucking extinct. So what a hero with a D Pro Mini on top. And in there, Wicklicker Boulevard Shattered, and Northern Monk Guava Hazy Faith.
Not a fan of that one.
I like it, to be fair.
No, it's not very fruity.
That's me. That's me done, and I'll pass it over to Hanky. All right, John.
Hanky.
Stop paying
Right.
attention.
Sorry, I'll go. Oh, it's fine. I'll go. Leave it.
Go on, John, sorry.
Pure Plus.
He's making a
VPR
picture again.
Plus for
I'm
my
not.
620. Because stock coils are the future and rebuildables are highly overrated. I've always said it. And the Cherry Good Cherry Ice. This one is which one is this? The Cherry Plum Aniseed. They're all very nice. Those I got those off Mike last week. They're very nice.
Yeah, nice, aren't they? It's good cherry.
Yeah. The Zelos Aspire with a custom body. On top of that, a clone tripod V2. And some terrible tobacco. Right. There's a story. Remember that famous snipe I done? Remember that famous snipe I done on Vic?
Oh yeah, for the tobacco.
Oh,
I was obviously cursed because I still haven't got the fucking tobacco juice.
Okay.
That's 3 weeks ago. Now
Yeah.
I'm blaming my brother-in-law. It's his fault. He wasn't there for the delivery. It was literally next day delivery. He wasn't there, and it's 3 weeks later. I still haven't got it. So I'm still vaping terrible tobacco juice. The clutch on top of that, the Voltrove 25. And in that, some pecan Jezebel from Dripperlabs.
Big bowl.
Jizz balls. It's jizz balls. Everyone knows it's jizz balls.
Jizz balls. Sorry, jizz balls.
Jizz balls, yeah.
And
I literally didn't know that.
Yeah, it was.
then we have the series
I didn't know that
1850 Dual Series Mod Skills mech that I won.
You're still loving it.
Actually received on like the juice that I fucking sniped from Vic. He's done like a voodoo fucking dance on that shit. I'm never going to get it.
It's even redirected to him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. In that, some chocolate eclair from the lovely Faddy over at Licious, and
Buddy.
lastly the Viper Purge. On top of that, the Regenesis, and in that, some more Cherry Good Cherry Ice. It's the Urban Ice, and it's cherry lime and strawberry, which is also very, very nice.
Is that good with ice in it? I like the normal one, but I've not tried the ice.
Yeah, no, I like them all, to be honest with you. And then some Peroni, because that's what I drink on a Friday. Mr. Hanky, you ready now?
Oh my God, can I go now?
Come on.
I'm ready. I'm fucking here.
Come on.
Jesus, wet.
This is a professional show you're on.
Right,
Sort your life.
Dogpo, they've all been fixed. That is a Dogpo, and they've all been fixed by the lovely Ben M. Good evening and welcome into chat. I'm also on the Aspire. No, not the Aspire, the Rage Boy Squonk. And in them, I have got some of the gins, not a lot left. And I have got some Lacailles, lemon tart, absolutely gorgeous. And my salts, lovely Nick Nevans, give me some of the Aramaxy stuff, and I'm on the root beer.
Pugs gave them to me, and I handed them to you.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. Thank you, Pugs, and thank you, Nevs. Yeah. And I'm on some Kingston Red A as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And just before I go off cam, I'm just going to quickly put a link in chat. And anybody, can you just please come and check this out? Because they are back, and they are back with a fucking bang. It's only just Nick and his gorgeous, beautiful wife, Steph. They are back on YouTube with Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Look at them.
It was really good.
Mrs.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant, Nick. Absolutely brilliant.
It was very
so
good.
Go check them out. The link is in chat. I'll show you, Nick. Back to John.
Good lad.
Back to John in the studio.
I normally do this at the start of the show, but I forgot because I just did. So the link to the show is in the top of the chat pinned. So if you want to jump in, Mr. Herb or Birdie, whoever, jump in, hit the link, walk away. Right. Nicholas.
Hello. Yeah. What?
Nicholas from Dripperlabs specifically.
Right.
We brushed on it at the start. How did you find the expo? What differences was there from May to October? I obviously don't want to know your numbers, but how did you do better this time round after being there for the second time?
Yeah, so
I want his number.
It was probably less of a rush job this time because he knew you were coming. Last time he sort of filled in because of Cloud Cartel.
Yes, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because the story before May was we filled Cloud Cartel's bay, which meant we got to be your neighbour, which was great.
Yeah, that was good.
But in a weird way, there was more and less pressure because I had no idea what I was going into. So yes, there was a bit of a rush job for literally didn't even have a banner, tablecloth, nothing. But also no expectations whatsoever. Whereas May was quite good, so I was kind of like, well, got to try and do better. I mean, I'd say the thing that made it quite good was having a frame of reference, like so we could be why was it difficult the first time around? What was the friction point? Like what went well, what didn't go well? So we kind of upped our game a bit, I guess. I would say the biggest difference in terms of how smoothly it went from a Dripperlabs point of view. So in May, we tried to get a credit card machine because we were normally online. So we tried to get like a physical card machine. Didn't arrive in time. So the only way that you could place an order with us in May was by creating an account, going through the process. So we basically spent the whole weekend leaning over someone's shoulder going, no, not there. Oh, yeah, your 4G is dropping out. Like, no, okay, let's go and find the verification code together. It was just painful. So it was the same deal. Any 2 bottles and we'll give you £10 store credit was the deal. But we flipped it over basically. So it was just smooth, £10 card or cash. And it all went great. These went down really well. So the first one we took 12 flavors. This time we took 20, but we built these or made these little flavor profile cards. So we took 10 house flavors and 10 community flavors. And basically they were laid out. So you had like cold, fresh fruits, like the clementine slashed and the raspberry cooler on one end, through like drinks and desserts and cocktails and coffees. And then by the time you got to the end, it was like desserts and then earthy tobacco stuff. So it was really cool because people kind of, you could just leave them to it. They knew what they were looking for. They were, oh, I'm up this end or I'm down there. So they were quite happy to wander. And on the back of all of them, you've literally got like the ingredient profile, the community stats and things like that. So that was a real success. The other thing which went well was when a lot of people would be like, oh, my brother would love that. Or, I might come back later. So we didn't have business cards. It was like, oh, what was the one you liked? Oh, you like the peach iced tea? Yeah, no worries. Have a card. So everyone was basically going away with those, which is cool. And yet again, so the biggest problem Dripperlabs has is just getting the word out that we exist. So we signed up 47.
I got one of them.
You did, yeah.
I got one of those too.
We had those, yeah. There you go. We signed up 47 new customers and sold about 110 plus bottles of e-liquid, which by our standards is great. We're really happy with that. So
awesome.
Hope they will come back is always a good start. And we'll definitely be at the next one. It's the only big thing we do. We've dabbled in bits and bobs of marketing. nothing is anywhere near as effective as being at that show from our point of view. So
I remember
we'll
the
definitely
last
go
time
again.
we spoke after the expo, you were saying that you seen a big uptick on the site and stuff after the
Yes.
expo. Did you know? I know it's only a week. Did you notice anything again this time around? It's probably too early to say, is it?
So last time, yes, because I guess they need to vape the juice, they need to get through all their stuff, and then we'll see if they come back. You know, Fred
Yeah.
in chat was saying that he's already finished his bottles and he'll be back, so that I feel positive. We had about 2 months worth of really good traffic after May, because also, weirdly, we're back on shows and things like that. People go, oh, that's really interesting. Do you want to come and talk about that? So it wasn't just May. We had like a good June as well, because we were talking about it, and Vaporesso did some stuff. And I guess there'll be more of that as well. But yeah, it's still, you know, it's weird. We are very much, you know, the same scale really as, you know, like a Dino Sauce or Dinosaurce and all that stuff. So like we're kind of somewhere in between, right? We're still just a very small team. Obviously, we've got kind of lots of tech, I guess, and potential to scale. But no, it's awesome. And the other thing I would say is none of what didn't change at all was the awesome welcome. You know, whether it was you know, Infernal Liquid, right across the board, basically just walking around. Everyone was super cool. All the Overkill guys are great. All of you guys that were there. So we feel probably undeservedly welcome, really, because we're not in the tight niche. So it was nice to be. Everyone was super kind, and we went Premier in this time as well, so that was extra fun.
Ah.
Yeah, you got to do Prem. Got to do Prem.
Yeah, that was great. I don't know what the big fuss
Premier
was
is the
about.
place to be.
Absolutely. So yeah, a great show.
Yeah, are you doing May? Are you?
Yes, I haven't signed up. Literally last time we had already signed up by this point, and I have not done that yet. But yes, is the answer. We also, I guess John didn't know, well, we took the biggest stand. We took the double, which was an interesting call. I think it was probably the right call, because it just gave us a bit of, like what we wanted to do basically was let people in, if you know what I mean. So it was kind of set up like an L shape with all the flavors up there and like a little TV and stuff. So basically you could just walk the line or walk the line whichever way. So it wasn't like a double stand where we just had an extra big front cabinet and just sort of like a front of house thing. So that was quite cool.
It was all open, wasn't it? 'Cause
If anybody walked around and try stuff.
If anybody
Yeah.
walked past you, you just drag them in, wouldn't you? There was no stand there, was there?
Yeah, and we got a couple of the old...
Flat Cap's comment. It's never looked as sick, his hoodie.
It's literally sick.
Literally sick.
Cheers, guys.
We even had a couple of like mobility scoot racers come round the corner, you know, treating it as a chicane on the inside of the corner post. Yeah, it was all good fun. It was great. Don't know if anybody wants to add anything to that.
Was that
No,
Vic and
it
Shrek
was
on their scooters?
No, it wasn't. It was, mate. He was actually pretty funny. I think he was from. He was definitely hanging around with the Overkill crowd a lot. I don't think he needed a mobility scooter. He was just having a laugh, but it was quite funny. But yes, I don't know if anybody has any comments about that or anything to add. But no, great show. I mean, we don't really get a chance to look at the other stuff much. So normally, before it opens, I'll just do like a lap on the Saturday morning just to see what's going on. But rest of the show looked mostly the same.
Right, Nick. After this expo, you had a double stand. Are you going to have a big stand like Rupa and Vaporesso and Oxford?
No, we can't afford that. I think I think I would go for a double again. I mean, I guess we've got to work out. So what we wanted to do, that was the only thing that didn't really work out, was we wanted to do a lot more kind of. So we've just done a massive web update, basically, on all of how you find the juice. You've probably not seen it, but if you take a look, there's kind of like trending flavors, and you can browse by profile, and you sort of see top fives and things like that. It's a lot better. And we had a couple of iPads, and we were hoping to show that off, but the Wi-Fi was just super flaky. So that didn't really pan out. But no, we need to give it a bit more thought, really. But it was totally fine. Like, I think as well, at some point, it's kind of diminishing returns, right? At the end of the day, you want people to try the juice and have a conversation. So I don't think having a... Oh, there you go. So if you go
Nick,
to...
Yeah, go on.
Go to flavors and then community. So this whole section is new. So there's a couple of things that are new about it. So if you click on, say, that new T one, so one of the things that new is you've got this quick view. So you don't have to go to the product page. You can just see the profile, see the sales stats without going into it, and then go, okay, it's not for me. It's got butterscotch or whatever in it. So you've got, that's like the trending section. And then if you go flavor by profile at the top, just a couple of bit, yeah, that's one. So it's the same idea. These are the top 5 by flavor category. So you can do that. And then say you click on berries and fruits, or do browse all, for example, on the left there. Yeah, click on that. So now you're in like the normal search results, and the enhancement here is if you go to where it says ingredient matches in the sort, down, sort by ingredient matches, you've got all of those sales stats that you can pick. So if you pick most sold, it's literally going to tell you, like, without doing anything, all the mill, and it will sort them out for you. You can do review rating, you can do number of reviews and things like that.
You've done that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's long overdue, and it's kind of one of those things. Like we have this relentless problem where when we do a new section or overhaul a section, it makes the rest of the website look dated and behind. But what we're going to do next, so there is the flavor wizard there. We'll have an ingredient picker. Also, we put the house flavors. So if you go top right there, or sorry, not top right, but on the yes, down a bit. See where you've got all flavors, community and house flavors in the selector on the top right.
Go right, Hanky. Fuck's sake. Over there.
So that is also new because we used to put the house flavors somewhere else. So you get all the same search and sort and things like that for the house flavors, which is cool. And the next step is that we're going to have the same kind of thing for creators. So instead of looking at the juices, you can say, well, show me the best creators, or who's the best creator of desserts and things like that. So yeah, that was nice. We wanted to show it off a bit more. So this now looks super dated, and that's where we want to have like the leaderboards and things like that. So yeah, it's a nice set of meaningful upgrades. It all came from during the Reading Festival. We're right next to the Reading Festival, and a guy came in. He was like, "Hello, mate," literally bucket hat. He was like, "Can I buy some juice?" I was like, "Not normally, but sure. What do you want?" Like, so he pulled it up on his phone, and I kind of watched him trying to browse for juice on the phone, and I was like, wow, that's kind of not good enough, is it really? So so that was what spurred that sort of little bit of an overhaul. So
Matty, I don't know my left from my right.
Apparently not.
Shut it. You've seen it before me. Okay.
Nick, the layout this year changed, or the home zone changed, the seating arrangements. What did you? How did you find it?
So it had and it hadn't. It was just a bigger version of what it was before. So from what you knew, this is quite funny. I did like an actual 3D model of the stand in planning, like what was going to go where, like to some degree, which looked nothing like the stand when we got there. So they had these kind of uprights. You know, before it was like the side walls and like a more of an enclosure. It was all super open. To be honest, I think from what I heard from a couple of people there, I think they had a lot of build problems. Like none of the stands had names. There were no like Z36 on them or whatever. It was all a bit raw. But no, I mean, I guess there was twice as many sofas, I think. Is that right? Yeah. So you got like another section behind.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the only negative. Like before, because it was kind of, you weren't missing anything. You could see everything. Whereas it was almost like a game of two halves. So behind us, you had like Death Wish mods, dinosaurs, all that sort of stuff there. And it was almost like I hadn't even seen any of it, you know, until you walk around the corner and you're, oh, there's like 40 people here. And there's a whole like different set of sofas. And then on our side was the coil builder side. So it was a bit more, there was like half an attraction. And then we were next to this Apache juice guy. But no, I mean, ultimately it was just a scaled up version of what it was before, to be honest.
Mind your body.
Is the Apache just guy the guy? Is that the guy that was Benny said?
It's Apache Indian Boom Shakalak, yeah. His performance was awful.
And he won best fruit.
Yeah, I wonder why.
After 2 weeks being in the making.
Four.
That whole home zone, it needed to have all the stands around the outside and just all the sofas in the centre.
I think
I agree.
If I remember rightly, Ben M put a mock-up that he did in the Vapor Expo Facebook group. which was basically all the seats in a row
Yeah.
down the middle and all the stands all around the outside.
They're not
Yeah.
grasping the
It would've
social
just
side and the
worked
community
better.
side of that area.
Yeah.
I mean, if there was going to be I think that's the other thing as well. It's almost like I felt a bit. I don't. This is nothing against anyone, but I felt a bit sorry for the coil builders, right? Because they had their backs to the cafe, backs to the stage, and obviously there was like a few kind of really interested, like hobbyists that were going over to talk to them, but it felt like they were a bit separate. It's almost like you want to sort of, I don't know, find a way to put that in it.
Yeah.
It was a bit like they were outside looking in. I don't know.
You need more of a mix. If you bunch them all together, you need like a coil builder, a juice, and blah blah, and mix it all together so that when people are walking around, they get to see all of it. Otherwise, they're just going to go in there and go to the coil builder section and not see the rest of it. If they just have the coils, you need to mix it up.
I feel like that would be. I mean, I suppose you guys are the expert attendees. It's surprising to me that. So I do all right, John. Because I'm not afraid to sort of grab someone on the way by and be fairly inoffensive in encouraging them to at least hear me out.
Yeah.
So many people just walk on by. That surprises me, right? I think it's like if I was a boot fair, right? I'd sort of I walk past it all, right? Sort of. I don't know. It felt like I watched this guy. What was his name? Who was the mech guy? It's a two white M's next to each other.
Mod
maker. Thank you. And I felt really sorry for him because I think he had quite a good product, but he wasn't. He was happy to just sit there like a coil builder, and if you want to talk to me, I'll talk to you. But I'm not going to get up in your face. I felt like
it's Rick Grove, and he's on our show tomorrow.
Oh, great! But no, that would be a good example where I felt he deserved more footfall than he got.
Yeah, but he wasn't. I don't think he was fully prepared for it. He's been out of the game for 5 years.
I mean, his stand was the mod.
It was the mod on a box.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I remember seeing Benny's
maybe
video.
If he did it again, he might bring enclosures, 510 battery sleds.
And Benny's live video, there was no he had his mod set up and he had his display, but there was nothing behind. There was no
nothing. To be fair though, it did get a fair bit of interest.
Yeah.
And you can still you can buy that mod for £100 on his site now.
Really? That was a nice bit of kit for £100.
It's really nice. I was like that, but I'd already spent way too much money. So,
did anybody see I'm going to get the name wrong, but the arcane mods, or what was the right word for the? It's 3D printed a borrow and a mech by what was Mr. Moozle's reviews. Have you seen those?
No,
mate. I'll see if I can find the correct name, and you can bring it up, John. Dude, straight up.
I think I've seen pictures in the Barrow group.
3D printed mod I have seen.
Does it come in like its own 3D printed case?
Not sure about that. I can definitely find him on Instagram. I'll see if you can bring it up.
I've got a feeling.
But anyway, so
who did it?
The interesting thing is that he basically, they used to be in CNC. So obviously 3D printers are more accessible in general, but you can tell. Okay, I've got it. Are you happy to bring up an Instagram page?
Go for it.
Yeah. If you want to, hit share there or present.
I can't share because I'm doing audio on my phone, so I'll just tell whoever it is. But it's well worth a look. Man, I was impressed. They are the best 3D printed mods I have seen. Who's ready for what?
Hanky will probably get it up though.
Hanky can't get it up anymore. He can't get it up. There's no way.
Instagram.com and it's /. Are you ready?
You ready, Hanky? You ready?
I will.
I'm ready. What did you say it was?
So ARCANUM, Arcanum. ARCANUM, and then it's MODZ. Arcanum mods. And I promise you it'll be worth the effort. Especially the borrow. Yeah, Arcanum mods.
Are they super expensive or?
I think he was selling them at the show for 120, and I believe they're 160. 160. Mate, you got to. So I didn't
even see his stand.
No, he didn't have a stand. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of. That is, what's his bloody name?
it's Mr. Oh, I know his real name, but he's Mr. Moozle on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his real name. Yeah.
So the mech, which we'll get to in a couple of clicks, has got like a snake reptile pattern on the edge, and it's outstanding. The battery
Oh, that's
clip's got
beautiful,
like
yeah.
nice magnetic.
What, that one?
Yeah, like the battery plate on that is honestly about 5 mil thick, with like the same texture and like magnets or whatever.
What are the
Dude,
contacts? What are the contacts made of?
Does it show anything?
I saw the contacts on the Borrow were copper. Didn't see the mech ones, but the Borrow, mate, the attention to detail is outstanding. It was really cool. The battery clicks in like it's like a proper finished product. It literally clicks home. Very
I
cool.
didn't
Really cool.
see them there at all.
Yeah,
So he didn't have a stand. He
in
was
his own little case.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
he put a few. He put a few out on like infernally liquid stand. So yeah, they're 160, I believe, and he was selling them at the show for 120. And also, interestingly, they're doing a bit like white labeling. They're happy to let you do your own branded middle button. So I'm sure you're going to see more of them from others. But yeah, really cool. Really small form factor.
Guy's name's Anthony, isn't it? I think.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It is who I was
I love
thinking of.
the I love the colours and everything. Look at this one.
It was just the build quality. I mean, don't get me wrong. To be fair, in some photos, it actually makes it look worse than sort of in real life.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was that reptile. It just didn't look like 3D print. It just as simple as that because of the clever use of that texture. Really cool.
Really cool.
Looks solid.
It's no good for someone with trypophobia.
Which I'm guessing is snakes, or is it reptiles in general?
No,
They
it's
look
fear
like
of cold.
they look like a better version of the Zero mod, the single.
Yeah,
battery. Yeah.
There used to be a company called Phobic Mods that used to do the. And I think it was called the Phobia.
Yeah, Pugs. I've got a
one in the other room, and
Can you
it's
see
full
the
of
connection.
the holes.
Mick, that wouldn't fit in anything. Mick
You
said
see
he's
the
gonna.
connection up there?
Mick said he's having a button of Hanky's bummel. That won't fit in any mod.
That you'd need a really big button for that.
Why fucking pick on me, you fucking bastards?
You fucking deserve it.
Ooh.
Right,
Love it,
gentlemen,
love
it's that time of the evening. We're going to do our where are we? Proper Hall of Vape Gear. Pugs is like, for fuck's sake, I have to do this.
I'm ready. It's there. I've got it up.
All right, we'll spin the wheel first before we show the shit. Yeah, spin the wheel first and see where we're at. We're not doing the RTAs or fucking RBAs because there's too many. So if it lands on RTAs, just spin again. Yeah.
If it lands on what?
RTAs.
Why don't you just pick one then?
Yeah,
There you go. Just take it out. There you go.
Much
Perfect.
better. Much better.
Okay.
Boom.
Dig, 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 do. Where's the music?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Game on.
That's an excellent choice. Excellent choice
Where's my fucking?
giving the guests
sharing button gone? I've got. Oh, there it is. It
Just
moves every
apologies,
time.
Pugs is a bit slow today.
Fucking him.
Right.
I'll-
Okay.
I'll go first.
And I'll share the proper Hall of Vape Gear first. So right.
Two more.
So we can't vote for the Ginge, Sweet Nirvana, Carnival from Wick Liquor, Mother's Milk, the original, Licious Lemon Tart, Lemon Bar, and Raspberry Cheesecake from I can't remember who. Who was that?
That's
Raspberry
delicious.
Cheesecake.
Sounds delicious. Needs full. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I couldn't fit it all in, so we can't vote for those. Nick, go ahead.
I'm gonna do him a solid, and it is worth it to be fair. Peak and Jizz Balls. Yeah, Peak
Wow.
and Jizz Balls. But it has to be called Peak and Jizz Balls on the actual thing if it wins.
Right.
That's
okay.
I would accept that compromise.
Yeah.
I tried
Well
that
worth
for the first
well
time
worth
at the
it.
weekend, and it is nice. It really is.
Yeah,
But you can't
really
take
good.
anything else once you vaped it.
Gone.
It just
Country fudge.
overpowered.
Country Fudge. Okay.
Country Fudge Amatorium.
It must go on the list if it wins as cunt fudge.
Cunt Fudge.
Is Glamour up there yet?
No, not yet.
Let's put Glamour in. Let's put Glamour in against Country
Glamour in.
Fudge.
Okay.
Glamour against Country
Glamour.
Fudge.
Right, I've got mine.
Right, you'll have to hold off, Matt, because that's we're going to do 3 and 3.
Do 3 and 3.
And if you want to know what Glamour is, what Pugs was on about, it's Raspberry Ripple by Amatorium.
Ah, nice.
Very tasty.
They're tasty because they're made by Graham's bare hands. Ooh.
One of Graham's favourites.
I heard,
Yes, it is.
I heard he stirs it with his penis.
Yeah.
Don't, Matt. Oh shit! I haven't got that other thing ready, have I?
Okay, right. Poll number 1: pecan jazz balls.
Jizz ball.
Amateur jizz balls. Sorry, I turned that E into an I. Jizz balls. Amatorium Country Fudge or Amatorium Glamour. Get voting.
Vote Pecan Jezebel. It has been a breakthrough e-liquid for us. I think it was the first time that Pugs and Nevans came by, and you, in fact, John, came by and were like,
Sorry, John.
really good.
I wonder what the fuck that was then.
I want to put this out there. I was the first one to taste it and first one to say how amazing it was.
At the show, you were,
Yes.
and it's
Yeah,
loved by
at the
many.
show,
Loved by many.
Yes.
But as is Country Fudge.
Yeah, it's losing quite badly.
I won't be offended. Yeah, I can see that, but this is not news to me, Pugs. We get this everywhere we go. We're just not edgy enough. I understand.
It is genuinely very good.
In fairness, you're up against Glamour. It's a tough.
It's Grim Green's favourite juice.
Yeah, that's the American guy that doesn't turn up the shows, isn't it? Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
the one, yeah.
yeah. That's
I asked him while we were there. He's coming on ours again.
yeah.
He said hello at the weekend and I just went, nope.
Oh my God, Jizzballs is having a late spurt.
Oh.
Go on, Jizz balls.
Go on, Jizz Balls.
I'm pretty sure it's only moving because the others are moving.
I can't believe you just said Jizz Balls is having a late spurt.
Go on, Jizz balls. You can do it. You can do
Oh,
it.
there's actually a minute left. Okay, I might do a.
All to counts.
If you've got any alt accounts, jump in now.
It's customer made. You know, that's an extra little feather in its hat. We just enabled it. Chill hard, pecan, pie pastry, pistachio, natural yogurt, custard, vanilla, and
It's
sweetness.
literally not going up, Nick. It's actually dropped.
Yeah, I should shut up. Yeah, okay. Those of you who do want to know, can you scan a QR code? No, all right, I'll stop there. That's the end of my shilling.
Should away.
You need to
there you go.
repost your discount code in the chat because it's way gone now.
That's all right.
Yeah, spam that shit.
Cheers,
You need a little banner at the bottom or something.
It is.
Did we all get Pecan Jezebel?
Why are you echoing?
Yeah,
Hanky, you gotta mute your other screen.
1, 2, 3. I don't think you've got any. Pugs might have some.
4.
What?
Yeah, we've all got Pecan
3
Jezebel.
out of 6. Almost. Not bad coverage.
I haven't got any. I don't think.
I haven't got any.
Have I stopped echoing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I tried it. I did try it while I was there, but
That's all right. It's all right.
Well, Jizz
I
balls,
understand.
We have a Frederick
yeah,
who met
being
Nick
the narcissist I am, I just went on Seaside and made my own.
Pecan 11. It's an inside joke for the people in the first 2 minutes.
We spoke at the weekend, Nick, about coming to see the Dripperlabs facility.
You did?
And I am genuinely going to arrange to come over and have a look at some point.
Okay.
I am very much
There you go,
intrigued
John.
to
I
see
stand by that.
Finished.
the system.
Okay,
man.
so
Sounds great.
we ended up with pecan jizz balls at 35%. So there was a bit of a resurgence at the end there. Amatorium Country Fudge 19% and Amatorium Glamour 45%.
Cunt Fudge needs to be in there at some point.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Amatorium.
Right.
Not bad, Pecan. Good effort, Pecan. Well done.
Yeah.
Matt, you are ready to rock with one there, are you?
Yeah. I'm also going to go for one of our own, which is Dinosaurs, frozen raspberry wrap.
Hey, you literally stole that. That's exactly what I was going to go for. Very much deserved.
I'll be honest, and I'm not one for icy juices. I absolutely love that stuff.
Matt, you only went for that because you want a Cuntosaurus t-shirt.
If I'd known the merch was on sale, I thought it was just decoration. Otherwise, I'd have bought a fucking t-shirt.
Nick, whereabouts you situated?
Reading.
That's right. Yeah, just down the road from me.
Where are you?
Near Stonehenge.
He's in bloody Wiltshire. Miles away.
Steph just said, no, he's not.
Hello, Steph.
Hi.
I hope you're well, love.
I'm all right, thank you.
Good.
Right, who's left? Myself and Nick, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go first, John.
Ah, Jesus. Think, John. Think.
Come on, next. Come on, John. Move it.
What's your favourite white chocolate custard, John?
Why not? Why not go with? Why not?
Literally,
why not?
Nobody's tried it.
Is that the juice that no one can actually taste after 2 puffs?
Why rabbit? Go on. Why rabbit?
John has no problem tasting it. Neither do I.
I do like it. I do like it. In fairness,
it's annoying because it's one that I want to taste because I do like it, but it just
creamy.
Just goes.
It's a flawed juice.
It could be my flawed taste buds.
You're not selling it very well, Pugs.
It's the amount of diacetyl that it just fucks you.
It is so naughty.
Yeah.
But then I have the same issue with the ginger.
Yeah,
Taste
I can't
it for a
take
couple of
it.
pulls, go,
He tried to make me.
and then it
He
goes.
made me one with more concentrate in it, and I still couldn't taste it.
No, I got the ginger and I can still taste it.
So it's
Some
just
people
different.
can. Yeah, some people can. It's just
I can always taste white rabbit.
But I'm like that with the Vaporoni Screwball. Really like it, but I can only vape a bit of it, and then it kind of disappears on me.
Yeah, there are people that genuinely love white rabbit and never say that they can't taste it. But there's a lot of people that can't taste it. It's when you batter it.
Yeah, and I tend to batter it in mechs when I do use it.
If you come back to it after a bit,
Yeah.
you taste it again.
Maybe I need to mech it, but the batch I've got is with Pugs' old dirty nicotine.
Oh, Christ, no. Bin that shit.
and rips your throat to pieces.
I'll make you some more.
the razor blade nicotine.
Yeah, that was dark
it was
standard.
bad.
It was about 6 years old.
Oh, wait.
When I first got that juice, I actually rebuilt the RDA going, these coils must be fucked. Put new coils in and went, no, it's still ripping my throat to pieces.
Scott was it Jerry Halliwell?
No, Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran.
The last ginger I tasted, I want to forget.
Don't forget, everybody, it's Graham Miller's birthday tomorrow.
Hey,
And he's
happy
gonna
birthday, Graham.
77.
61, isn't he?
77.
Was he 77? Oh.
He's going to be 77 by the end of the night. At least.
When I said goodbye to Graham on Sunday morning at 7:30 or whatever it was, he went, "Don't hug me too hard, I might be sick."
You know what? There was literally, and I'm not joking, no conversation in that car for 90% of the way.
The only people I saw on Sunday morning was Scott, Graham, and Mark H. That was the only people about. Oh, and I bumped into Vic in the corridor.
We were all fucked.
That's what you get when you disappear at 6 a.m.
It wasn't 6 a.m. It was just gone 7:30.
They gifted us because the clocks went back. We literally burnt that extra hour so instantly. I was like, oh, do you know what? 2 o'clock doesn't feel too bad now, actually. That's all right. It was like 3 o'clock again. I was like, okay, then now it is time.
Yeah, 2 pints and it's gone. Don't get you much, does it? Extra hour.
Right, have you decided, John, or do you want me to film?
Yeah, I've got White Rabbit in. You let us
you
know
did do White Rabbit?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a
Don't
popular
sound
choice
surprised, Nick.
from the Black Rose Elixirs range, but I have to say the Madaris, the Pina Colada, the way they
Jesus,
got
how do you
that
spell
to
that?
come through. MEDARDUS, Madaris. I know everybody says Black Bess. Personally, Black Bess is great. I didn't think that much of Carmilla, although they're all great quality. But I did think the Madurus was stand out for its pina colada-ness.
See, I thought
Okay.
Carmelo was the standout.
I was actually. Have you tried our iced caramel latte, Pugs? I'm going to send you one.
No, that's
I
nice.
actually was. I was also going to do the Dino frozen raspberry Raptor. That's what I was actually going to do because the raspberry in it is wicked.
Tis
Okay,
good.
so poll number 2, we have Dino Sauce Frozen Raspberry Raptor,
Vote that.
White Rabbit, and Black Rose Medardus. Right, get voting.
I know where I'm going. Ooh.
I would
Dino's got to
imagine
win. This one.
Dinos will win this.
Rightly so. Dude, have you seen what he does with his... I don't want to give his game away. Have you seen his little sticker trick, right? No one has cottoned on to this. I was looking at all the photos on Instagram or whatever, Vapor Round, all Vapor Expo, all the photos. Everybody has a dinosaur on their badge. It is genius.
You love the
Cliff
sticker,
is
don't you?
voting
You
for
love the sticker.
White Rabbit. Yep.
Tell you another thing.
Oh,
It's actually doing better than I thought it would because not many
Yeah.
people have tried it.
Dino's packaging is absolutely on point.
Good match. Lovely guy. Great flavours.
Yeah, he's done well.
I just love. So I had dinner with him on wherever it was because with no prior, no plans, and he was like, "I'll keep you company." I was like, "Great," and he's just literally graphs. Like he, take it to boot fairs. Says when he goes on holiday with his family, he literally takes his boot fair rig with him,
No.
like just in case, just in case while I'm there, keep me out of trouble. Absolutely great.
Got to see something funny. Andy Wilkinson has done a funny. Why is it not coming up? It's on my phone. It's interesting.
For you, it's pretty dull over here.
The notifications on the internet are different than the ones on my phone.
There you go, Nick.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
So Benny
Yeah.
enjoyed his dinner
Aye, aye.
date. Oh yeah, you and Benny had a romantic meal on Saturday night,
Right.
didn't you?
That was another example of chivalry. I was about to eat on my own again. You can see a theme here, and he was like, "No. I'll move my dinner time. I was going to sit with the other 12 people, but I'll sit with you." And in the end, they put us all together, but that was nice. And then we had a hilarious moment at the end. Literally, no prior warning. 12 people sat down for a couple of courses and a few beers, and they were like, "There's no card machine, so you'll have to pay cash." And everyone was like, "What?" No, I'm not even joking. Can't put on the room, no nothing. So we had a sort of like weird stakeout where we all hung around for too long waiting for the card machine to maybe work.
Well, Andy Wilkinson, thanks, Andy Wilkinson, for that. That's great.
To be fair to the Premier Inn, they did well getting us all in there and getting us fed, and the food was good too.
Yeah, they also
The food was actually really good.
they also said don't go too far, just stay around and get more pissed until our card machine works.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
The,
given their dues, they're decent in there.
the food at
They've
Little
got-
Owl or White Owl? Little Owl or White Owl?
oh, the Little Owl is fucking cracking food.
Food
Cracking
in there was incredible.
Yeah.
The Premier Inn staff as well have got quite a high banter tolerance. I was quite impressed with that. They were into it, right? It was really good.
We've done the
Right,
YouTube thing
poll-
with everyone on it.
Poll
The
number
Gatecast
2.
Saturday show, and this woman came over. I go, she goes, "Am I on YouTube?" I said, "Yeah, come on. It's Naked Attraction." She went, "What?"
Poll number 2 is ended. Dino Sauce has won. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Oh,
Daryl knew that.
46%.
Daryl knew that. Wait,
Okay, so the finale will be Raptor finale.
Oh, a raspberry off.
raspberry
Yes.
versus raspberry. One icy,
Interesting.
one creamy.
Yeah, I have tried both as well.
Nick, next time you're going to get absolutely fucked up with us.
Well, I gave it. I know it was a fairly modest go.
We're not going
be
to get
fair.
fucked up next time.
Fairly body.
Well-
That's what I'm saying. Next time, should we get proper fucked up?
Nevs will get fucked up. Nevs
I'm
don't
not getting
care.
fucked up next time. I'm working.
I'm going to do my
That's
best.
what you
not to
said
get
last
fucked-
time.
I'll do
I
my
would-
best not to get fucked up, but I can't promise.
Yeah,
I'll do my best.
Okay,
I'm
Paul,
on
have
board,
knowledge
uh,
up Raspberry
I'll do
Raptor
my
against
best
Glamour. Get
to
voting.
lead Nevs astray and make sure he stood on that stand on Sunday, retching in his mouth.
Regardless, Reggie.
Well, I'll definitely be fucking there, and I'll definitely be, shilling like fuck. I hope I'm next to Nick because he grabs all the fucking punters, and I'll just be like, come here after him.
You're not. You're not
trying to
gonna
try
be in
real
the-
juice. Ours come in full size bottles. Yeah, you could. I'll send them over. That's what I'll do. Yeah, you can. Yeah. No,
I'll
I'll
just
match
spend
the
half my
energy
time
next.
going, look at these fucking labels.
Yeah.
Look at
When
them
you've stopped
fucking
looking at the
labels."
fun size liquids, come over here.
I'm now in a really difficult position where I don't know what to vote for because I love them both for different reasons.
Well, get another account open then and put one on each.
Surely that's the same as neither.
I love Raspberry Raptor because Daryl's a really good giver, and I love Glamour because Graham's a really good receiver.
Up.
Do you know what though? I think despite all the stickers that Dino gives out, Graham's not doing too bad because Graham
I
doesn't give
agree.
stickers. Graham doesn't give stickers.
Is Graham
You know what?
now?
I am
sort
going
of
to
like-
count it and both vote for both.
Yeah, so does Graham, because you can't buy them through the website anymore, so he's need to know, right? Phone book based.
Mm.
But you can still get it, is that right?
On the black market, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not from Graham either. From all the people
Oh.
that bought it, and then they vape half, and then they sell the other half of what they got left.
For
Spit.
double the price. Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't say poll winner, I don't know what does.
Oh, it's getting close. Getting close.
I'm not watching. Come back. There you go. Oh, shit. Come on, Dino.
45 in chat, 21 votes.
Come on, get some votes in. Make it
Who's
Make it
fence
even.
sitting?
Yeah, make it even. Go on.
Put them both in.
I think last time we had a draw, didn't we? From vague
So,
memory.
yeah.
You've had a couple of draws.
Have you finished both of your votes, Matt?
Yeah.
Not quite.
Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're trying to make a list of the best stuff that's available. They should both go in anyway.
In that case, they're going to make a case for Jizzballs coming back.
Oh, look at that. It's over. It's 50-50. Oh, it's fucking close.
Go on, Dino. Graham,
Dino-
what
Dino's
you,
winning it.
you can have a new category for wine, and then you can stick Graham's wine as the leader of the pack.
Dino smells, he said.
What I want, what I want.
Looks like
in,
Dino's got it.
Hey,
Dino's
lad.
romping it.
We've got it.
I want to see Graham during the show.
Oh,
and I want him
Graham's
to
just
tell
opened another
me.
bottle of wine.
There
I
you go,
want him
John
to
John.
tell me for 40
Timer.
minutes
John.
everything he knows about wine and how much he's
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
and how he's balanced the flavors and he's got it just right. And then I want to taste it and it be rancid. I want him to have years worth of deep expertise, but just no execution. That'd be highly amusing.
He'll never be able to replicate what he does. If he does like a wine the first time, he'll never be able to replicate it because he not bad actually. It's all right.
Oh, did Graham lose the strawberry off? Did he? You had
He
the
did.
strawberry.
Raspberry off. Raspberry off.
Raspberry off, and he also had the strawberry as well, didn't he?
I can't taste
Ah.
strawberry.
No, somebody had a taste, didn't they? Him against Shrek.
Yeah, well, Shrek's got 97 strawberries in it.
20, it's actually 20. It's actually specifically 28. All right. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Yeah, nice one, Dino. Congrats. On to
Well done,
the
Dino.
Hornet vape.
I'm going to update it as we speak.
Boop, boop.
And Hinchcliffe's in chat asking about the Danny. The Danny's in it. Danny's there.
I wonder how many of your liquid top ones come from
Boom.
Mike as the sort. Oh no, you've got a proper mix. Yeah,
Well,
you've got a wide range.
Two Wicklickers, there's two Licious,
Come on.
two Neon Sauce.
Yeah, lad.
Yeah, rightly so.
Yeah.
Every
Sweet
single
Nirvana.
one of them, apart from Mother's Milk, we are friends with people involved.
Affiliated.
Shut up, Matt. Shh.
You know what? You should just put White Rabbit on the end as the last one. Just
Yeah.
bang it on.
What are you going to do when they're full? Start another page.
I'll make a bigger thing. I have no idea.
Make a bigger thing.
Stays like that forever.
That's a flaw.
We've obviously told about this. We've told about this.
Yeah.
Right, we are on to our last segment. Content sons. Hanky.
Yes.
Questions. We're going to ask the lovely Nick some random questions each, aren't we?
Yes.
I've literally got none. Just
and I'm going to
overlook
ask
me.
the last question.
I have no brain. Overlook me.
Matt's got 2, so he can go on for Pugs. So Matt, say one of
No,
yours.
I've got one.
You said 2.
I got 2.
Did not. I can find
All
it.
right. I've
Go on
got
then,
one.
Nick.
All right, we'll
Go
have
for it,
one.
Nick.
Right, come on then.
Here we go. Right. Have you ever thought about starting up a company in which Labradors have their fur shaved off and then are forced to wag their tails for punters? If so, would you consider calling it Dripperlabs?
That's an outstanding name. And I can do no better off the top of my head. Absolutely. Maybe I should start a group, but they're totally unrelated businesses just based on name.
Yeah, do it.
Dripperlabs.
Yeah, but when you have your stall in May, I think half should be dedicated to Dripperlabs and the other half should be Stripperlabs. And
you can leave your hat on.
No, you can't.
Dog grooming.
You can't leave your hat on there.
Okay, well, no wonder you were asking previously about really getting on it this time.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd have to see that in any other light. Yeah.
Yes is the answer. I'd be more than up for it, and I'd definitely call it Dripperlabs.
Shall I go with my other one? I might as well while I'm here, haven't I?
Yes.
So, Nick, I'm told you're posh.
Steph's little giggle.
So, Nick, I'm told you're posh. So, what is it about you that gives off the posh vibe?
Apparently, there is a bit of a posh twang to my accent, which I can't deny. I am from Kent, so I think that's probably it. And we've established geographically there is a lot of uncertainty about where exactly Kent is, but it's the twang. And I have to say, it goes both ways. I'm sure that's why Jizzballs got voted out so early, and I can't help that. That's just the way it goes. But someone did say they liked my videos, and I was like, that's really nice, mate. You must be appreciating the content, or it's something good about it. And he went, just like that posh twang. So that is why.
Cool. Cool. Yeah.
Thank you very much for shining a light on it. Appreciate
Hi,
it.
John.
Yeah.
I'll go next. I have one. Nicholas.
Yeah.
If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would it be and why?
I don't know exactly what the name of the crime would be, and I don't know how it worked, but I would completely reverse the outrageous fucking injustice that is all this capitalist bollocks and the 1%. I don't know how we do that, but I'd topple it all and give it back to the people that deserve it, because I didn't used to be cynical or bitter, and every fucking headline that comes out or new story or new injustice, I just think it's gross. And it seems to be worse than ever. So I would basically I would collapse the global banking system, but with a clever enough way that all the people that actually were working hard and grafting for a living would be all right.
Okay. So you'd create a coup. You'd
Yeah.
For the people.
Can you just imagine if people that cared were in charge? How cool that would be. It's so simple. It would still be hard. Anyway, we're getting too off the point. But yes, that's something like that. Or no, I'll just leave it at that.
You could like steal 1,000,000 100ml bottles.
Or I suppose I could just steal the money and then give it away. I could go like Mr. What's his name on YouTube? That guy who's really famous, who I should know the name of. I could just do that, couldn't I? I could just take the money and then trust myself to hand it out responsibly. I'll go with that.
That's me.
Right, we've got a quick question from Graham, Net Reality. I'm going to let him have a question because it's his birthday tomorrow. And he says,
Fair enough.
apart from a children's magician, if you weren't working for Dripperlabs, what job would you have?
Apart from a children's magician. I feel like I've missed the in-joke on that. I just like making stuff. I'd be an inventor of sorts, whatever that is. Something creative. Just like making stuff. Could be literally crappy circuits through to 3D printed stuff. Don't care, whatever. Just like
Could it be like that
solving
bloke of
problems.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Dick Van Dyke?
It would be like Robinson. No, not is it Robinson Crusoe? Where's the guy with the coconut phones on the island? Like, I want to say Robinson Crusoe, but that is not right.
No, it's
Swiss
not.
Family Robinson.
isn't it?
Swiss Family Robinson. It'd be like that. Put me on a desert island and let me. No, not that bit. I just like making stuff. That is honestly just what makes me happy. Anyway, that's for sure.
Or Lord of the Flies.
When it turns out I'm not as good at providing for the
you get
truth as I thought. Yeah.
You know when you're on holidays in Spain or Portugal or fucking Ibiza or wherever, and there was people that are outside the pubs trying to get you into the pubs, and they're chasing after you, going, "Oh, here's a card, and fucking come in here, and we get your free drinks." You'd be really good at that.
You would be.
I'm not sure that's a compliment.
I've seen you in action. I've seen you.
But you've got to be wearing
like-
Speedos.
Would you like to know, John? One thing we didn't change at all was the patter. We had the poker chips, and the first question was, can I ask you one simple question? Have you ever heard of Dripperlabs? That was the question. The answer inevitably was no, and then we stood there in front of this banner, and I would look at it and be like, do you want me to tell you something about it? And that was it. So we didn't change that bit at all. That worked well.
Right, I got a question here. What's your most common first thought when you wake up?
In the last 6 months, genuinely fear, because we've got a young daughter. Like, you hear the thing go off, and you literally don't know whether it's going to be 2, 3, 4, or 20 past 7. So it's just basically, oh shit, is normally. It never used to be that. It's literally just, oh fuck. And then the day starts on a knife edge. If you look at the phone and it's 10 past 7, it is like, oh my God, I feel so well. This is amazing. Well done. Aren't we? I'm going to be off to a great day. If it's 10 to 5, I'm pretty sure she's not going back to sleep from that point. And that is a ropey way to start the day.
Yeah. What age?
She's now about 14 months. So she's getting better. Like there's no kind of like,
I thought you were going to say
if
14.
she does wake up, she just just an unruly cow. No, 14 months. Yeah.
No.
So it's getting a lot better. But I think you don't realise anyway. I don't want a big sermon about that.
Like, this last question for me. Do not think about it. Just say straight away.
Okay, I promise.
Right. Who among our friends on the panel do you think would be the best kisser?
Matt. I don't know why I said Matt, but I know he smells good, and therefore I know he's got good hygiene.
Yeah, but now that Matt's won,
Also 2 of them have nearly, possibly, definitely got COVID, so I'm skipping them for a start.
No, I know.
Now that Matt's won,
You
now that
definitely
Matt's
have
won,
COVID.
Matt, pucker your lips.
Hanky's just going to keep adding caveats till it's him. Yeah, what if they had to have a hat on? Who would it be then?
Not me, bastard. Pugs, you bitch. I don't want it to be me. Serious.
I feel like you've
Matt,
been
have you asked yours?
especially kind.
I've not.
He was fishing.
Right, my question for Mr. Nick from Dripperlabs.
When am I coming for a visit?
When are you coming for a visit? We've got some kissing to do.
Absolutely.
That was a
Who is
nervous
the
laugh.
most embarrassing person you've ever had a crush on?
You.
Thank
Oh. Embarrassing person. We did this last time, and it was not embarrassing. It was just crushed. And I said Emma, the
Ross
girl
Willis?
from Big Brother.
No, an embarrassing one.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
not
That
a
was your hall
legitimate
pass.
one.
It was your
an
hall pass.
embarrassing
Oh, I know. Well, I don't know if it's embarrassing. Actually, that's probably a bit insulting to her. Who's the lady from Dictionary Corner on
Susie.
Countdown?
Susie Dent.
She's all right.
Susie Dent. Yeah, no, there's nothing embarrassing about that.
No, not really.
You could literally say a piece of shit, and Matt would be like, "I'd do it." there's literally nothing that Matt would say. Nah.
My standards are slightly higher than that. But...
Paul Enschliff says Herb Williams.
I don't know.
I think we all had a crush on Herb Williams, to be fair.
What about, okay, I've got one, but we're going back a bit of time here, not in current form. Who was the lady, this is going back some, who was the ginger lady off Ground Force, but before she tripled?
Charlie Dimmock.
I'll give it Charlie Dimmock for an embarrassing.
Charlie Dimmock in the
90s.
We all enjoyed Charlie Dimmock
in Ground Force.
In like definitely the 90s, possibly even the noughties.
I'm pretty sure Luke snogged her.
He did.
What?
I'm pretty sure Luke snogged her.
Luke Pollitt.
Yeah, he had.
I have heard rumours she is a bit of a man eater.
Scott Woods lost himself. He's just telling himself a story. He's just got Susie Dent reading a dictionary naked under candlelight.
She's not old enough for Scott.
To be fair,
reading synonyms for fornication.
That's a question that wasn't designed for Scott.
But these questions tonight,
He's gone.
Nick did not do no research or homework on them. He didn't know what he was going to be asked. But thank you very much, Nick from Dripperlabs.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. You're all very kind in your questions. Pugs, do you want one now that you've observed?
Do I
you
want
don't
what?
have to.
Ask you a question. I wasn't prepared at all, and I have no break. Tell you what, though, lame question, Mixer's question.
Oh dear.
What's the one flavour you've never been able to nail?
Interesting. There's some that I think don't sing very well, like a pineapple's. I'm not the mixer, but pineapples always seem to be evasive or harder to get right.
There's not one.
A garden mint is the one that's been on our list for too long.
Why do you have to pick that? Of all the fucking stuff.
I can help you there.
Garden mint. Have you got a lead? Actually, to be fair, hasn't I think Graham might have a. No, it's not garden mint. So they all seem to flop either from spearmint to menthol, and the garden mints we've had are a bit crappy. What we got there? Super aromas garden mint. There you go. There's a big bottle. It must be good.
It's very good.
Okay, there you go. Thanks for put me out of my misery. That's all I wanted.
Answered the question as well as asked it.
Of all the flavours, mint. Of all the flavours.
I'm sure you have this in hand already. A Zoom link?
The only person that used it.
I don't, but I will.
While we're waiting for Matt to get the Zoom link in, if you remember rightly, last time Nick from Dripperlabs, you sang us a 10-second song about us. Could you update one and sing one now, please?
I'm nowhere near as drunk.
Come on.
I don't think I can. Shall we save it for the after show?
No, I want it now.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
You got a guitar? You got a guitar?
All 6 of us gathered around a webcam. You seem to be nice, but the compliments come from the back of your hand. You seem quite welcoming, but I'm not sure if chat agrees. You slagged off my pecan Jezebel and off I'm cheesed. But nonetheless, I'll come back again, probably too soon for that fella at the beginning, whatever his name was, Mark. I'll come back next year again.
Marcus.
All right, 4 months' time. You'll be back in what? March?
I'll come back whenever you want me.
To be fair, we asked for a song, not a rap.
Yeah.
It was more of a song.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's
pretty
been a long week.
What
can I say? Yeah, thanks.
It'll do.
And thank you very much for coming on. It's very, very short notice, Nick. Much
It
love
was,
to
but
you.
I'm joking aside. You guys are awesome. Love what you do. Even if I don't always check in or drop in, it's lovely to see you all, and you're all legends. Thank you very much.
Much
Thank
love
you.
to you and yours.
Cheers, Nicholas.
I'm quite looking forward to seeing Nevs and Pugs, frankly, doing some work at the next expo. I'm not saying you don't work in real life, but I mean, I'm quite
They won't
excited
do
to
any
see
work.
you on the
No.
shill.
We'll fucking grafter it, like, because it's something that we've always wanted to do. So you can count on us
Of
fucking
course.
working.
I don't know, Nick, where they're going to have the name Fluid because they're wearing fucking mankinis. So go figure.
But we
Yeah,
actually
leave it
want
at that.
people to come to the stall, so we won't be wearing mankinis.
I think you should go full irony, full ironic, and just get all the normal, the totally awful, bare skintily clad girls on the stand, and then you can just stand at the edges and be like, "We're actually behind a lot of these flavors," and do the VIP meet and greet. That's the way to play it.
Yeah.
I'm sure Joe and Steph will make really good ladies on stilts with mini skirts and everything. I'll be looking up. Right, Steph?
I can
Say-
guarantee that neither of them will be up for that.
Yeah,
I'll be up for
I
it.
think
I'll rep you to
Steph
the hills
didn't agree-
till the cows come home.
Steph didn't seem to agree, but I think it's a fantastic name, and I know a few people have tried them. I haven't, but I'm well looking forward to it. I think it's got all the makings of a very, very exciting range and brand, and I'm sure there'll be more than just those first four. So good luck. When can we? When are we seeing it?
9.
9 at launch in first flavour.
Yeah,
Well,
9
that's
9 at launch. Yeah, 9 at launch.
Don't hold back. Love it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go
So
big
we
or
need
do
more.
Right,
We
boys
can-
and girls, we're going to wrap this up. We have the Zoom link in chat, so anyone that wants to jump into the after show, click the link, and Matt will screen your ass and see eligible to
Yeah, you'll be screened.
enter. Yeah, you'll be screened. Yeah.
Definitely
right.
eligible.
Big thank you to Nicholas from Dripperlabs
Thanks for having me.
for the short notice appearance. We didn't give much time to prep, and it just goes to show you don't need to prep. You just come in and talk shit. You're fine. It's fine.
Well, Nick, sorry, John. Nick,
Go ahead,
I won it because it's me against them four. I said yes, now go, not him a fucking again.
I was just happy I didn't have to make any effort. It was fine. It was great. Make sure
keep
you
your eyes out for this name. Keep your eyes out for this name.
Make sure
Coming
you
soon.
tune into the Saturday show live tomorrow at 8:30. The best show, the only show, vape show on the UK that's worth watching on the Saturday show.
Can we say number one? Come on.
Number one. And
Number
tomorrow
one.
the guys have Rick Grove from Mod
Go
Maker.
from Modmaker.
Yeah. So make sure you tune into that. He was selling one of his new released 21700 mech at the show, and I'm sure he'll be showing it off tomorrow. Make sure you tune into that. And I
love butting in, John, because what is he going to wear this Christmas? I fucking wonder. Come on, Nick. Are you going to update us?
That comes out every year, and this year will be no different, man.
Right, good. Sorry, John.
Where was it? Right. Thanks to the usual guys. Thanks to Hanky, Matt, Nevs, Pugs, and especially a big thank you to Pugs. A big thank you to Pugs because Pugs is fucked. So thank you very much for jumping in.
Well,
and
thanks for
we'll see you all next week. Can I say who we're getting on next week, Hanky? Is that official yet? Or
it's official. You can
right.
say
Green.
it. Yes.
The Griffin Green, yeah. The guys from Debt Wish Mods are coming on next week, and we're gonna talk about their new mod and everything that's happening with the Debt Wish company. So
it's going to be Amar and Gary.
Yes. And that's it. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks to chat. Thanks to everybody in chat. These are great as usual. We'll see you all next week when we have the guys on, and make sure you jump into Zoom. Have a great weekend.
John, do you know when you time out people? Is this worth a time out?
Oh, time out that fucker. Time out, yeah.
Look at him, bastard. He comes in late and he causes trouble, the bitch.
Bye.